I knew from watching the news in previous weeks that these buses were a major source of controversy when it came to the border issue. As indicated by their Texas license plates, these buses were funded by Governor Greg Abbott, who in the past 2.5 months has sent over 75,000 migrants from Texas and other states into 6 sanctuary cities, notably New York City and Chicago, whose immigration and housing resources are being dramatically exhausted by these buses. So this is kind of the famous buses that I've been, hearing about in the news. As you can see, this big-ass charter bus just pulled up with Texas license plates. And right as it pulled up, they divided everybody into 2 lines. They're just going to load everybody up on these buses. I'm not sure where they're going to go, but yeah, this is it's bus time, baby. I decided to commit wholeheartedly to following this bus to wherever it would go, which I should note is not illegal, given that I'm a member of the press. The bus began on Puerto Blanco Drive and drove eastbound, back toward Arizona State Highway 85, a 2-lane road that crosses directly into Mexico where it becomes Mexican Highway 8. For reference, that's where we filmed the initial episode in this series, Arizona Border Crisis. We followed this bus for several hours, past multiple Border Patrol checkpoints, and ultimately onto an Indian reservation called the Tohono O'odham Nation, home to a highly sovereign Native American tribe that owns a 75-mile stretch of the US-Mexico border, much of which has no border wall. For this reason, the Tohono O'odham Nation is a hotbed of human trafficking and drug smuggling. Everywhere you look, there are signs for missing women. And the Department of Homeland Security has created a tactical patrol unit called the Shadow Wolves, comprised of military-aged Native American men from the tribe who use ancient tracking techniques to stalk drug smugglers through the desert. As we followed the migrant bus through the res, it abruptly made a left turn down a dirt road. Okay, so we just followed this migrant bus all the way from the border in Lukeville, about 120 miles inland, and now we are at an airport. It's a regional, small airport, and parked horizontally in front of us. From out of nowhere, a helicopter landed directly next to our car, and then tribal police came in from the dirt road, blocking us in, and then told us that we were not allowed to film on the Tohono O'odham Nation land unless we got a written permit from the tribal council. And since the tribal council wouldn't be in office until 9 a.m. the next morning, that meant we had to stop filming. The tribal officers were quite courteous with us, but still insisted that we leave and escorted us away.
If they're just concerned about that, obviously we're concerned as well when we have people out here who are following federal agents. All right, well, I appreciate you guys' cooperation.
Yeah, thank you for doing this story you're doing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was fun.